everything looks check.
Mm-hmm.
Everything looks good.
It does. My audio level might want to go up a little bit. I don't know. A little bit? Yeah, okay. That's good.
Yeah, I just don't want you to overrun me.
No, I know that. Yep. No, that's perfect.
So try to keep your levels evil keel, man.
I'm not touching it. Hi, Tam Tam and Aaron and Blazing Glory and folks.
You mean blazing banter, not blazing glory,
I always think that for some reason. It's like
that sounds like a good screen name.
a patriotic name. Hyotropa. What's the deal?
What up? How you doing, folks?
Hi, Marquis.
How are you doing, my folks? You just got home, Marquis. What's up? Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Happy August 1st.
Have all those drinks.
Happy birthday to all the August babies out there.
Here.
In 18 days, Jason's going to get a year older.
That's right.
And in 26 days, I'm going to be a year older.
That's right.
I'm going to be 42, the meaning of life.
What's going to happen on August 11th, folks?
I don't know. Are we going to make it to another year?
I doubt it.
We'll find out.
I think Jesus is going to come back.
Yeah. Cool.
I think we're at the latter end of the ladder of the tribulation. I believe that.
You know how scorchingly hot it's been outside? Well, today we woke up on August 1st, and it's freaking fucking November for some reason.
It's cold.
It is freezing.
It's cold.
It makes no logical sense at all.
Shanny is a Virgo, though.
I am.
I'm a Leo, but she's a Virgo.
Yes.
We're the Alpha and Omega.
Yes. So, apparently, there's an alien hostile invasion that's coming to the planet. They've got these things on the, what is that? The web.
James Webb.
The James Webb took
is that what it
pictures
saw? A fleet?
of a fleet of aliens coming our way.
Remember what that guy said, though.
Now, I do wonder, how the hell do they get through the firewall that's encapsulated our solar system? There's this 40,000 degree firewall that Voyager 1 has caught and transmitted to this planet, that we are a firewall, and what it is it's the cosmic particles hitting our own solar particles, and it's causing so much friction and energy that we got a 40,000 degree wall.
Whoa.
It reminds me of the first episode of TNG Star Trek, where Q has, like, he puts in front of the Enterprise, like, this wall, but it's like a netted type of deal situation, but instead of the, like, knitted type of wall, it's fucking fire.
Voyager.
Yeah. Voyager requires the information.
Look, people put that...
That's Star Trek, the motion picture. I recommend watching that. Torpedoes!
He should say away, but he doesn't.
No, he
That
doesn't.
pisses me off that he doesn't say away. Chekhov.
Your son's a Virgo. God bless him.
Captain.
Captain.
I'm jerking off all over the Enterprise, Captain.
So, we're probably going to die soon, guys, so...
Steve Danoon told me,
that.
I think it was about a year or two ago, Shanny.
Yeah.
Steve Danoon put the last Skype message he sent me. He said, brother, watch for asteroids. That's going to be a big thing.
I personally think our orbit was, like, jumped out of place by some kind of wandering planet. Don't ask me what a wandering planet is. If you don't know, Google that shit instead of trying to be like, wandering planet, you sound stupid, Shannon. Really? Do I?
Nibiru.
Yeah. Well,
Planet X.
The greatest minds of all the world is saying there's wandering planets, so eat my shorts,
that's definitely a thing.
I know. People like to, like, when I talk about science, they try to make me, like, sound stupid, but it's like, this is what it fucking is, the science thing.
There is also a theory that we have a binary star system, and that there is a red dwarf star that's on an extremely long elliptical orbit around our sun. There's that theory, too.
Yes, so I think we may have gotten knocked out of orbit somehow, and that's why things are being so freaking weird.
Knocked out of orbit.
Will it correct itself, our orbit, to the planet and the sun? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it's a self-correcting system. There's so many other things within nature that's self-correcting. Why can't this be?
Born Norwegian, 1987. That's Auntie, I think.
That is Ansia. She says
cute.
Hendrik.
That's cute. I like the name.
She's making fun of...
Carrie, I love that.
Yeah.
Ansia, you're fucking awesome. That's a great name. Keep that name.
Apparently, Marquis' husband is born the same day as you.
Holy shit, really? That's cool.
August 19th.
Wow, that's really cool. All right. I get your guys lucky, Marquis. You're cool. You're different.
Correct.
I like chicks that are different.
Correct.
Very cool.
So, we're on Seconds of Horror right now.
That's a good channel.
Oh, Lord. I'm being monster shamed for drinking Monsters.
Oh. Yeah.
I only drink a couple a day. That's all. And then the rest of the time I'm drinking soda. I don't care. I have other things I have to worry about. It is what it is. Let's see what's going on with this hostile alien invasion going on.
We are going to be looking at some creepy videos, strange and odd news stories, and as always, let's go ahead and get right into today's video. So about a year and some months ago, I made a very important video on my other channel, Minutes of Horror, that had to do about aliens and UFOs. Now, YouTube at that time took that video right down, but I re-uploaded that video and set it to private because I knew there would be a time where this video would come in handy, especially when we had the governments around the world finally taking the conversation of UFOs and aliens very seriously for whatever reason. And as coincidence may have it, we now have news and media trying to convince the public that there's this interstellar object in our solar system making its way to Earth, but first it's going to go behind the sun, and whatever this object happens to be, it holds hostile aliens. But my question happens to be, for an object that's never been seen before in our solar system, how do they know it's going to go ahead and travel behind the sun in November?
Wait,
and not just that, if
stop. Look at that.
Shanny.
It's like a freaking Mother's Rain or something.
That's what that reminds me of.
Look at this thing. This ain't no, like, fake freaking photo. This is a real photo that they've come out and said this is real.
The fleet's coming.
This is a whole fucking fleet.
Remember what that guy in the garage said. That's a lie. It's a lie.
Yeah, unless he's COINTEL and it's really the truth.
I think he's right. I think all of it's a lie.
It could be.
That they're trying to push to get control.
Possibly.
I believe that.
they are aliens, how do they know they're hostile? The keyword is hostile because they want you to believe that there will be an alien invasion. So this brings us to a conspiracy theory called Project Bluebeam.
I think behind that was Avi Loeb. I don't know. I would think, like, if they were hostile, they would have done something by now.
Or they have a plan.
Well, they're also turning off our nukes and dismantling them, which I think is a great thing.
I agree.
Because we're not, like, seriously, humans are not responsible for guns. They're not responsible enough for nukes or any weaponry at all, frankly.
Oh, I
They
have
kill
to...
and murder each other indiscriminately, constantly. Humans are horrible species.
I gotta go back to my roots, and my Bible prophecy brethren would be saying right now, look, they're gonna try and convince you that these things are your gods. That's the goal here. And that is the great deception.
And then there's my vision, where I said they're gonna make it seem like it's an alien invasion, but it's not. It's the second coming.
I think you're right. I think you got that right. But in the meantime, they may do full disclosure and have some fucking gray or reptilian being land on the White House lawn and go, we created you.
And I'm down with that, because that's just entertainment.
Well, if you're awake like that, that's good. But some people might buy that they're our god.
I don't, listen, I don't trust fucking humans, so why would I trust an alien?
Right. You're going, all right, see you later, Ansia.
Doesn't mean that I'm not gonna, be entertained by the shit. You have a good one, Ansia.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 420K, you said the magic number. Everyone, if you smoked them, got them. Or if you got them, smoked them.
Now, a lot of people believe that if you go ahead and talk about Project Bluebeam, or if you believe that something like this exists, then you do not believe that aliens exist, and that would be farthest from the truth. I do believe that entities do exist, whether they reside in other dimensions or within the waters, but when we have the government, when we have news and media trying to convince us there are these hostile beings coming from outer space and making their way to Earth, and conveniently right before the United Nations 2030 agenda, which is
Nah, man. Nah, I know it's a grainy film. I know they're not showing us the whole truth, but that's something. Things can't move that fast with us humans. We can't make things move that fast.
Mm-mm.
At all.
Nah.
It's crazy.
essentially the one world government, which you can see on their website, this is where the deception takes place. Matter of
transforming our world, the 2030 agenda for sustainable development.
Yeah, UN shit. They can fuck themselves. They don't even help Gaza. They don't help Gaza or the West Bank, a genocide going on in Israel. They don't do anything. So they're useless. That's what I say.
It's all about these old men wanting control.
That's what it is. And carbon credits.
Pathetic. You old men wanting control.
Remember
when you'd actually enjoy life if you just let that control go for once.
Global taxation.
The true question is, can you let go of your control?
I love that song, Let It Go.
In fact, I'll go ahead and prove to you that we are being hyped into a false alien invasion by news and media. Back in March, these news articles started to roll out. Like, for example, this news article here, the 10 states most likely to survive an alien invasion.
Virginia? No, you gotta put Alabama right there. They all got fucking shotguns, okay? And Kentucky.
You get Von Helton on the case. He'll take care of it.
There you go. Texas.
All that Von needs is plenty of ammunition and a 10 gauge, 12 gauge shotgun.
You got the Georgians. They got it. And then you got the Californians. They got a lot of guns there in California. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Okay, so the first, they said Virginia. Let's hear this.
Has the best odds of surviving an alien attack.
So Virginia has the best odds of surviving an alien attack, apparently.
Okay. Why?
Because it's the state for lovers?
Oh!
I don't know.
Well, the fallen angels.
I mean, it is the state for lovers. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
But how do you know that, Shannon? Because I lived in North Carolina and I always saw the commercial on Virginia.
The fallen angels have a love for human women fucking them, so that makes sense.
That's true.
Nevada has the worst.
Nevada has the worst? Nevada, you're fucked, and I know why. It's the lights in the desert.
Okay.
So easy to spot.
That makes sense.
You know, Nevada was wiped out in Mars attacks.
Yeah.
You know, what is it? Can Tom Jones come back and just sing to the aliens and everything gets better?
Agency 47, you're correct. If we do the dismantling of nuclear weapons, it has to be every nation all at the same time.
I agree.
I completely agree with you. Yeah.
News on April 3rd, 2025, Virginia ranked most likely state to survive alien invasion, study finds. This is coming from Washington. Virginia tops the list of states best equipped to survive an alien invasion, according to a new study by...
There you go! Look at that! It says Virginia, and then Alabama. See, the first thing I said was Alabama, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's good for you, Ansia. He's a lucky guy.
Yeah, Minnesota. Minnesota's got a lot of frickin'... You know, they're very survivalist in Minnesota, I agree. New York and Massachusetts are the top 5 states, you know? The last are Nevada, Oregon, Nebraska, Arizona, and Idaho. Must be that potato smell. But no, I knew Alabama was gonna be in the top to survive, man. See?
That's awesome.
I know. I just in the nose. You know, Alabamers, they're tough people. Tough people. What's up, Candy Andy?
Oh,
Let me slap that Candy Andy ass.
We'll absolutely do that on you too. That'll be fun. The Norwegian snack video. That would be fun.
Giga calculator, an online calculator and converter platform. Virginia ranked first due in part to its high military to civilian ratio and available resources. And they also go on to list the other states that make the top 5 or top 10. So a few months ago, we had multiple news and media websites and platforms talking about how to survive an alien invasion and where to go. Even the British were getting in on the fun, like this article right here from metro.uk. Could you survive an alien invasion? Most Brits aren't so sure. A recent poll has revealed that around a third of UK residents believe they are unlikely to survive if hostile Martians invaded Earth. I mean, look at this video from Fox News 3 months ago. Look at
finally, we get rid of those fucking white Brits.
Jesus Christ, man.
My ancestors would be happy.
Whatever. The British started civilization, so whatever.
The British started a thirst trap, and then it created this thing called society where everyone's miserable and everyone's a slave to this fucking system.
Yes, but we gave the world fish and chips and tea and strumpets.
Yeah, and they probably stole it from another culture, like they stole a bunch of shit.
Whatever.
Hey, why don't you let that Irish heritage in you fly and you get to feel the pain of your ancestors?
I'd be schizophrenic if I did that because I'm almost evenly divided with it, so...
Well, I'm Irish and native. My ancestors are very freaking. I want to get those motherfuckers.
I divide Britain, Albion, from the crown. Fuck the crown. There should have never been a crown.
No, they
ever.
raped and pillaged my people.
Yeah, that I'm against. Anglo-American Empire, I'm against that.
Yeah, and they're going down in the alien invasion. Hoorah!
I'm for freedom. I'm for natives. I'm for native freedom. And a native should have been our first president, actually.
I think so, too.
But anyway.
They say a black man was our first president. I don't know if that's true.
Our first president was George fucking Washington.
They say there were like 6 others before him.
That's bullshit. No, our first president was George Washington.
The title, When Space Alien...
A Mason.
A black Mason?
No, George Washington's a Mason.
Sure.
Yeah. Invade, you'll want to live here. And then last year, back in 2024, we had these news articles come out. For example, I'm reading this from CBS News. Aliens could be walking among us on Earth, Harvard researchers suggest. Then
That's so fucking cool.
I swear to God, that makes me think of Close Encounters, Shanny, that picture. Doesn't that make you think of it?
Get us. I'm ready.
A few months later, as again coincidence may have it, suspiciously, we're now getting these news articles coming out that there's this object in space, again, making its way to Earth, and it may hold hostile aliens, or a probe for hostile aliens. And also, if you're not aware, talking about interesting timing, there is a new War of the Worlds movie that came...
I want to see that so fucking bad.
Ice Cube.
You see why I've been trying to get in your Amazon account?
That I didn't know anything about this.
I told you about it.
Yeah, I know. I didn't remember. I don't really care about Ice Cube much, but it looks cool. I mean, that seems cool.
They have put a whole different spin on it, and Ice Cube's the leader on War of the Worlds. Okay, and I think I'm so excited about it because I love H.G. Wells, and as a writer, and like War of the Worlds is like something that my dad introduced me to when I was like really little. Like he used to watch the old War of the World movie, you know, the black and white.
Says
one.
Your mic is out, honey.
And oh fuck me,
you're muted.
The whole time.
Oh.
Well, there we go. Anyway, I so want to see this movie so freaking bad.
Cool.
But like what I was saying is like they put a whole different perspective on this, and it's like I really like War of the Worlds because I very much enjoy reading H.G. Wells.
I think H.G. Wells, Shanny, I think was a director, honey.
No, he was the writer of the book.
Did he write it?
Yeah, he wrote a bunch of books.
He wrote War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't.
And The Invisible Man.
Okay.
So, like, and this is like my dad introduced War of the Worlds, the black and white one, when I was like a little girl. So, like, I love the story, and I'd like to see Ice Cube's interpretation on it. You know, I thought, in all honesty, I know it's not like classical H.G. Wells, but I do like the version with Tom Cruise. I'll be honest, it's a great movie. It's a great ride. You know, I love how, like, the tripods... Mr. Breast, please be kinder in your next super chat. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
So, anyway...
God. Rude.
Anyway...
You're fucking rude. Mrs. Revelino would say that to you.
Make Wells fiction again. No, what I was going to say, what I appreciated about the one with... Tom Cruise is I love that part where the tripods are coming up on the people and just zapping them in their car. They're like all that's left is their clothes and it goes poof. The people and the clothes just fall down to the ground. I think that was such a cool effect.
That was neat, yeah.
You know?
No, that's a solid movie.
It is. It's a great movie. And it's like one of the first movies you see Ron Howard's daughter in. She's a pregnant ex-wife of Tom Cruise. She's so hot.
Who?
Ron Howard's daughter.
Oh, yeah, she is hot.
She's got the pathunka-thunk.
No, she's very hot, yeah. Bryce Howard.
Came out in theaters. Now, as of right now, it's not doing too good in the box office or with reviews.
The retelling of H.G. Wells' Alien Invasion classic.
Okay.
I know my literature. There was a double vinyl album of War of the Worlds, best art ever.
That's cool.
Dude, that's so cool. But I love that Orson Welles, back in the day, like tricked like half of America that there was an alien invasion by just reading.
H.G. Wells, not Orson Welles.
No, Orson Welles read it on the radio.
Really? Holy shit.
Yes.
So Orson Welles and
He's
H.G.
the
Wells.
nephew, I think, of H.G. Wells.
Nephew. No shit.
Yes.
Oh, peas. And
but he tricked all of America
bullshit.
that there was an alien invasion going on. People were like freaking out. A couple committed suicide. Crazy shit.
Yeah.
My grandmother has a memory of it. My family was the family that believed it. Shut up, trolls, okay? very believable that my family would believe this shit, okay? So she's always told me the story of it. So I really want to see this version is what I really want to say.
Okay. It's good.
Predictive programming. But it's not just the United States doing this predictive programming. There was another movie released at the exact same time as this War of the Worlds called Straight Outta Space. It's a horror comedy about fighting aliens and corporate and political corruption. Now, if you haven't heard of it, it's a Dutch horror comedy that I believe...
A Dutch horror comedy. Why do I fucking care, man?
Yeah.
Was made by the same people who made movies.
What about
like
this hostile alien invasion? There's a hostile alien invasion. Let me talk about movies with you.
Yeah.
What?
Dead. Now, one may say, well, we're all familiar with Project Bluebeam. We're all familiar with the fact that the government would stage a fake alien invasion so they wouldn't go through with it. We would call them out on their BS. But here's the thing. Last year, there were massive hurricanes, and there were conspiracy theories floating around that the government, they could control the weather. And what the government did, they went out there...
Lithium mining. Is the poor little black children mining that up, too? While you put the food in their helmets because you're pieces of shit?
Do you mind if I grab a piece of that pizza? My stomach's calling for some.
No, go ahead.
Thank you.
Have you seen how bad the cobalt mining is in Africa? It's awful. Just straight up slavery. And no one's doing a damn thing about it. They just let these rich fucking bastards, Elon Musk's father was one of them, take advantage of the poor African people. Wow. It makes me sick.
To convince people that they could not. They were not this tech savvy, and a lot of people were buying this. So if the fact that they cannot do something as simple as control the weather, then how are you going to explain that they can go ahead and bend time and space? If they were able to successfully convince people that they cannot control the weather on...
How do you know the aliens don't know how to bend time and space? What if they're interdimensional beings, so they already have that knowledge? You know?
Earth, do you honestly believe that you are going to convince people that they are behind some high-tech alien invasion? So they are trying to really hype up the fact that aliens will invade in November, and if they don't, they're just going to go ahead and say that it was a probe for them, and they're going to go ahead and invade sometime later. Don't forget what Geordie Rose said, one of the founders of quantum computers.
So, I'm the President of the United States. So I received this message from the heavens.
You know, I don't know anything about you, dude, but I probably would rather you be President of the United States than the one we have, and I don't even know you. Something tells me by your 2 seconds of demeanor that you're not a vicious, sadistic monster that just wants to be malicious to everyone that he deems is in his way. Like our current president right now. I think other people can relate.
Kamala Harris
would you guys rather have this guy, and we know nothing about him, as president? Shut the fuck up, Trump for life. You're dumb as shit. Yeah, it should be Trump for life, because he's gonna die in a few years. Good for riddance. Bastard.
Damn.
Anyway. It is cold.
Yeah.
It is.
How can people still support him?
I don't know how people can still support him. You like supporting a liar? You must be one yourself.
And a pedo.
You like supporting a pedo? You must be one yourself.
Maybe.
So my microwave dish, my SETI dish, finally captures something. And what it says is, in 50 years, or 13 years, we're coming to your planet. You gotta be ready.
That's what happened.
How many years?
15 years, but they're supposed to come this year. That's what it is. That's what they're saying. This thing that's zapping these fucking supercomputers right now.
Sorry about that. I will mute my mic for the chew sounds.
There you go. How is it?
No. It's my pizza.
Little Pizza of Heaven.
It is so good.
Now just imagine what would happen if that happened. A super intelligent alien race beamed down a message to all of us Earthlings saying, we're coming July 13th, 2030, and boy, you better be ready because the mothership is landing right on the front lawn of the White House or wherever you wanted to land on that day.
Nah.
The amount of resources that would be marshaled to try to figure out what to do would encompass the whole world.
Nah.
AI.
One more thing I want to go ahead and get into before I go ahead and show this much older video I made on my other channel. I want to go ahead and get into the topic of asteroids, because Werner von Braun, his assistant Carol Rosen, said this.
The strategy that Werner von Braun taught me was that first the Russians.
Oh, we have to freaking believe this chick. You know she's telling the truth.
I'm pretty sure she's actually legit.
Look at that wild girl hair. I love it. You need to brush your hair. Fuck you. It's gorgeous. Let her mane be free and wild.
Are going to be considered to be the enemy. In fact, when I met him in 74, they were the enemy, the identified enemy. We were told that they had killer satellites. We were told that they were coming to get us and control us, the dirty commies, that whole story. First, the Russians were the enemy against whom we're going to build space-based weapons. Then terrorists would be identified, and that was soon to follow. We heard a lot about terrorism. Then we were going to identify third world country crazies. We now call them nations.
The third world country crazies, Foodie and Salah. I mean, they're pretty third worldy crazy right now. Vance 2028. You'd really vote for couch fucker? You'd vote for couch fucker. You'd vote for a guy who fucks his own couch and takes pleasure in it. Okay. Enjoy your couch fucker for president.
Of concern. But he said that would be the third enemy against whom we would be needing to build space-based weapons. And the next enemy was asteroids. And the next enemy was asteroids.
Oumuamua. That's a spaceship. I'm telling you, Oumuamua is a spaceship. They converted a freaking asteroid into a spaceship. It may be the only way how they can get through the freaking heated 40,000 degree space wall.
That's insane.
It's through like a space nugget. You know? It doesn't even give off gases, which is weird. You think if it's an inner space type object, it would give off gases. Because that's where it's the most iciest.
It could be like Moya, a living creature.
It could be Moya. Good point.
Now, at this point, he kind of chuckled the first time he said it. Asteroids. Against asteroids, we're going to build space-based weapons. So it was funny then. And the funniest one of all was against what he called aliens, extraterrestrials. That would be the final card. And over and over and over, during the 4 years that I knew him and was giving his speeches for him, he would bring up that last card. And remember, Carol, the last card is the alien card. We're going to have to build space-based weapons against aliens. And all
Russia has space-based weapons against aliens, and the Red Dragon that Elon has with SpaceX, that is also a space laser.
all of it, he said, is a lie. A lie. And all of it, he said, is a lie.
And what are we seeing today? We're seeing all these news articles coming out about how asteroids, city killer asteroids, may hit the Earth. Now they're saying it may hit the moon. And if it hits the moon, of course, it's going to go ahead and damage the Earth. Now there are articles coming out as of 2025 how researchers are trying to build these weapons against asteroids, just like they said they would. So everything is going according to script. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is play the video that I made a year ago. And hopefully this time YouTube will let the video stay. I deleted any BS reasons why they said they deleted the video, but I'm going to go ahead and play the video.
What the heck did I do, Blaze? Chill out, man.
Now, the year was 1987. The 40th president of the United States, Ronald Reagan, gave a speech to the United Nations. In this speech, Reagan wondered if an alien threat from outside our world could possibly unite all of humanity.
Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly
I don't know what's going on, but she like saying if I offend you that much, consider me out. That's crazy. I don't know what the fuck that's going on. I'm confused.
our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
No president prior to Ronald Reagan has ever mentioned alien life forms in their speech. Some just took it as a nice message of unity, until people started to realize that this would not be the last time that Ronald Reagan would actually mention aliens.
I called you a pedo? No, I didn't.
I think they're a Trump fan.
Okay, good for you.
And aliens invading Earth. Ronald Reagan actually made multiple speeches when it came to an alien life form invading Earth.
Okay, so you voted for a pedophile. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
And how all the countries around the world would have to put their differences aside.
You know, I was warned by Wolf that you were talking to Carrie, Blaze. And I was just going to let things go and see how things are going. But Never mind. It's not even fucking... I'm not even going to call you out online. Just, like, learn your facts. Yeah. Bye. Have a nice day. I'm not going to let you disrupt my chat like that. And, yeah. I know you go into Carrie's and talk shit about me, so have a nice day.
Well, there you go.
Aside in order to survive this threat.
I'd answer it this way. I keep, in my frustration sometimes, actually...
That's how I deal with shit. Like, you're gonna be disrespectful and try to cause some kind of commotion over what I say politically. That's on you, not me. Go back to Carrie's room and talk shit about me. Yeah. It's okay. I forgive you.
If you count some of the things going on in smaller countries and all, there have been about 114 wars since World War II. But I've often wondered, what if all of us in the world discovered that we were threatened by a power from outer space, from another planet? Wouldn't we all of a sudden find that we didn't have any differences between us at all? We were all...
See, that makes me wonder they had a plan from the whole time with Project Bluebeam.
They did.
And he was just trying to lay the map work in our brains about it. It would be our generation, of course, this would happen, because we were youth back when he said this.
Mm-hmm. They've been teasing this idea in fiction first forever.
Yeah.
Forever. And it looks like there was wars in heaven in the 1600s. Because it's in, like, old history books, so...
I believe that's what we're currently seeing now.
We'll see.
All human beings, citizens of the world, and wouldn't we come together to fight that particular threat? I couldn't help at one point in my discussions privately with General Secretary Gorbachev. When you stop to think that we're all God's children, wherever we may live in the world, I couldn't help but say to him, just think how easy his task and mine might be in these meetings that we held if suddenly there was a threat to this world from some other species, from another planet, outside in the universe. We'd forget.
Your stomach keeps making noises.
It's very happy.
Oh, okay. Keep it...
It's satiated and happy.
Right?
That pizza is...
That's true.
Wow.
There's nothing new under the sun.
That's right.
God is right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Even Reagan spoke better than the Orange Man. Even Bush spoke better than him.
Oh my God,
all
Bush.
of the local
and that's saying a lot.
Differences that we have between our countries, and we would find out once and for all that we really are all human beings here on this earth together. Well, I don't suppose we can wait for some alien race to come down and threaten us, but I think that between us we can bring about that realization.
Strangely enough,
and what do they
as
want?
the Cold War was raging on...
Oh my God, it's Gorbachev with a big stain on his forehead.
That's what Is that what he sounded like?
Very deep.
I don't remember what his voice sounded like, really, Gorbachev.
Tensions were high between the Soviet Union and the United States. As these tensions increased, President Reagan and Soviet Union leader Mikhail Gorbachev had a secret meeting behind closed doors. It was in this meeting where Reagan would ask Gorbachev this very odd question.
During a break, all of a sudden, President Gorbachev and President Reagan took a walk. They went down to some cabin on Lake Geneva where there was a fire and a fireplace, and you sat down there. I wasn't there, but I know when you came back, there were two friends almost talking about what was going to happen. Then we went to the next day.
From that fireside house.
Yes.
President Reagan suddenly said to me, what would you do if the United States...
That's a snake.
Look at all these people with their dead eyes.
I know. It's like watching the Skeksis scene.
Yeah.
The Skeksis dies in Dark Crystal.
Like, back in the day, everyone thought opulence and fancy things and blah, 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 blah. Nowadays, it's just like, look at all these dead people with no life in their eyes, and they're all miserable pieces of shit. You know?
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm pretty sure of it. There's probably a lot more people who's talking shit about me behind my back.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know.
That's the way this is.
It's part of the game.
It's part of it, yeah.
Were attacked by someone from outer space. Would you help us?
Even the Soviet leader fucking was speaking about aliens at that time.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was everywhere.
They all knew.
I think they wanted to do it in the year 2000. In the millennium.
Yeah.
But the technology wasn't there yet. To do Bluebeam, like, correctly. Bluebeam in concept has existed, I think, since the 50s. Something like that.
Yeah, that's
But they
true.
did not have the technology to do it.
That's
Use
true.
the sky as a big blue screen. They can now. They definitely can.
They've killed the sky. It looks gross now.
It's gray.
It's nothing like it used to be when we were kids.
It's gray blue. Hazy blue.
I said, no doubt about it. He said, we do. So that's interesting.
This meeting between Reagan and Gorbachev was in complete secrecy. The only ones present were their interpreters. The details of that conversation were kept secret from both the Russian and American public, but during a 2009 interview with Charlie Rose and Reagan's Secretary of State George Shultz, Gorbachev revealed that Reagan asked him point blank if they could put their differences aside in case the world was invaded by aliens. Now, many people do believe that the Cold War did continue on until 1991, that Russia and the United States could never put their differences aside. But in that small period in
That's so fucking stupid. We're all grown adults. Why can't we put our problems aside? Why do we have to fight and do warfare over that shit?
For bankers.
Ugh.
Bankers. That's your answer.
Fuck the military-industrial complex. I hope it's completely destroyed from the inside out.
That's a girl.
You know?
In 1985, during that conversation, Reagan and Gorbachev did agree to pause the Cold War in case of an alien invasion. Oddly enough, as President Ronald Reagan predicted, the two superpowers, Russia and the United States, who were neck and neck, who were at each other's throats at the time, were able to put their differences aside in case of an alien threat. President Ronald Reagan would talk so much about aliens and this alien threat that he would scare members inside his own cabinet. Matter of fact, he would even scare members inside his Secret Service.
He scared
Many
the
of those
members of
had
his
wondered
cabinet.
if he knew something.
Well, all he had to do was show a video of Bohemian Grove, and then everyone would be like, dude, that's really fucking dumb and stupid.
I'll tell you, I'm pretty sure this is going to happen this year. We're going to see the aliens. They're going to come down, and they're going to might attack our cities. I'm not sure. Nancy, did you know this? Go ask the fortune teller, Nancy.
You know, I know you were trying to do Reagan,
Horrible. I can't do... No.
but it sounded more like RFK Jr.
Oh, Jesus. No, I could do him. It'd be way more exaggerated than that, Shanny. McDonald's cheeseburger. Fucking Luke Beasley has that on his soundboard. McDonald's cheeseburger. It's horrible. He has malady. I don't want to laugh at that. I can't help it, though. He says McDonald's cheeseburger, and I want to lose my shit. He's pretty crazy.
We are doing the paranormal night, Aaron.
Yeah, we are.
Spooky Friday.
Spooky Friday.
That they had not. And they also wondered if something was making its way to...
That's awesome. Screenshot.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's our screenshot.
I don't know. I hope so.
We could do it. We can make it ourselves, yeah.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Wait.
We'll do it.
Screenshot.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, that's good. Hold me now, hold me now. Oh, hold my heart, hold my heart. Stay with me. That's a great thumbnail.
That is a great thumbnail.
Very well done.
Thank you.
Yes.
to Earth. But as time progressed, it was apparent that no alien invasion was making its way to Earth. As history shows, no aliens had invaded Earth. At least not during
Not.
Ronald Reagan's presidency anyway.
Look, if this is going to happen, we have to have Jack Nicholson as our president at the time. Okay? So, Jack, you better run for president in 2028. We need these aliens to come, and you got to be president, Jack. You get what I mean, Jack?
Jesus Christ, no.
Yes!
He's a dumbass in real life.
But just because aliens did not
I
invade
want
Earth,
Jack
that did not
Torrance
stop some
president.
people from taking Ronald Reagan's word seriously. Enter in Serge Monast, a Canadian journalist and proud conspiracy theorist. Serge Monast would
With beautiful beard, full of wisdom.
Look at my beard.
make allegations in 1994 claiming that NASA, along with
Jim
the
Carrey.
governments around the world, were attempting to implement a new
He's a
age
failed
religion
Jim Carrey clone.
with the anti
I was thinking Jim Carrey too.
Were you?
Yes. He might be a failed Jim Carrey clone.
Christ at
possible.
its head and start a new world order via a technologically simulated second coming. The dark resurrection, the evil second coming, the
What the fuck? The Dark Resurrection.
Look, it's Black Guy TV.
Ooh.
artificially intelligent messiah. You are now within
Really?
minutes of horror, because this is Project Bluebeam. Serge Monast, born in 1945, conducted
Serge
normal
Monast.
news journalism between the 1970s and the
No problem, Marquis.
80s that people would read. But something inside Monast changed in the early 1990s. He went from an everyday normal news journalist to now devoting himself to writing books on the theme of the New World Order and conspiracies hatched by secret societies. Monas founded the International Free Press Agency, where he would publish most of his conspiracy theory work. He would also go on multiple television shows, appearing on
Clout chaser. I'm sensing a clout chaser.
I don't care about Serge Monast. I care about Serge Tankian.
There you go.
That's the Serge I care about.
La 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 la.
Unkempt and seemed obsessed with warning his audience about a world government. Serge Monas turned into somewhat of a false prophet, because with these warnings, he would also put a date as to when they were going to take place as well.
Ah, no, you never date set. That's always what the false prophets do, is they date set.
Always.
Nah, man, you let God work on his own time, man. You don't try to protect God. You ain't some fortune teller.
Yeah, that's correct.
He would say that this one world government would take complete control in 1995, and when that didn't happen, he said it would take place in 1996. And then he...
You know...
Phoenix Lights, 97.
I felt that way with the prophecies in Terminator, and when 97 happened and there was no Terminators or a nuclear bomb going off, it made me sad in a way.
Wow.
I was kind of hoping for some action.
He said it would take place in 2000. So as he was moving the goalpost, he was losing more and more credibility. He should have realized to never put a date on your conspiracy, on your theories. Good example of that is Operation Northwoods, where the United States wanted to create a false flag style attack similar to September 2000.
Kennedy signed that shit, bro.
Yeah, Operation Northwoods, yeah, that's...
Oh, Kennedy was into the false flag shit, too. Looks like Mr. Kennedy was a corrupt president. No wonder he got the boom boom.
Well.
You know? We have checks and balances.
He's one of the more pure.
For the corruptness of this country, and it's called the CIA.
2001, blaming it on Fidel Castro and Cuba, giving the United States a good reason to invade Cuba. The CIA put this on then-President John F. Kennedy's desk. He absolutely hated the idea, matter of fact. He even fired some of the people who came...
Yeah.
Good for you, Kennedy. I'm proud of you.
That's why he got popped, because he wouldn't do shit like that.
There you go. I'm proud of you, Kennedy. Not doing that deep state fucking bullshit violence.
No, Kennedy was one of the real ones. For real. He was as close as you get to being real. Now, what were his intentions with NASA? Did he really believe all this stuff was real? I don't know. He may have bought it and thought it was real.
We put the man on the moon.
We do it because it's hard.
It was nothing but a movie.
Stanley Kubrick movie.
Just so we could do a dick-waggling contest.
With Mother Russia.
Correct.
Stupid. Up with this idea. Needless to say, the CIA had the last laugh and JFK was dealt with. While Operation Northwoods never went into fruition in the 1960s, 40 years later, a similar style false flag would occur on September 2001, giving us a reason to...
Oh no, seconds of horror. You cannot put that on the internet. Oh, didn't that piss you off when you saw that?
What?
Bush announces the start of the Iraq War.
Oh, God.
That's my sister's birthday. What? Watermelons?
Watermelons. Watermelon. Hey, look at that floof butt.
She is a floof butt.
That's a good girl.
She is a good girl.
To invade the Middle East. Serge Monas' warning of a one-world government taking over is pretty spot on, given the fact of what we see today. But it is very risky to put a timestamp on something like this. Even though he was losing credibility, he still created two popular books. In 1994,
what is your deal? Watermelon, you're disrupting the show.
Watermelon, what are you doing?
What are you doing, floof?
No.
She wants on top of the box.
No. Watermelon, no. No. Ah!
Jesus. That was out of hand.
You tell a cat no and they do it anyways.
I never seen her do anything like that.
She's going to do it again. She wants to do it again.
On the box.
She wants to leap in greatness.
Jesus.
Ew. That is gross, Marquis.
He published Project Bluebeam, NASA. In 1995, he published his masterwork, Les Protocoles de Toronto, 666, in which he revealed the secret activities of the Masonic group, 666, who for 20 years have been gathering the world's most powerful to establish the New World Order and control the minds of all people. Now, he wasn't wrong about mind control being conducted in secrecy, as the CIA, as of 2018, committed to Project MK Ultra, or Project Mind Control, where between the 1950s and the 1960s, the CIA were conducting tests on numerous United States citizens, either through drugs like LSD or physical and mental abuse, to the point that individual's mind would crack and they would carry out nefarious tasks. But this form of mind control that Serge Monas spoke of would encompass the entire world, that this form of mind control would be carried out through radio waves, which again he was spot on with, which I will get into later in this video. Monas was not alone. He was working with a fellow journalist spreading the word about Project Bluebeam, about this one world government and this massive mind control on the public. Spreading this message turned into fear and paranoia as Serge Monas...
I don't know, the dude looks like a cult leader. I'm just saying.
Jim Carrey.
Very cult leader looking type dudio.
I think one of the best videos ever is Jim Carrey at that award show, and he goes to the woman like, "You don't exist."
I don't exist. Who are you? Who am I?
And she's like, "Well, we're here to honor a bunch of stars." And he's like, "Wow, is that fucking bullshit? Like, who the fuck cares about this?
Right?
Like, I don't even believe you exist, so it doesn't matter, really."
What's up, Baron?
Fucking crazy.
I know, right?
I love him. And he painted Jesus.
He did paint Jesus. That's always nice.
I love it.
Oh, we're just watching a video and discussing around it.
Jim Carrey loves Jesus.
Everyone loves Jesus.
No, they don't.
They just lie that they don't.
No.
There's a fine line between love and hate.
There are people that hate the Messiah, honey. And when there's music written like Deicide out there,
that could be
there
it.
are people that hate God. They hate him. But he loves them even though that they hate him. So.
Merci beaucoup, Aaron. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
That's awesome, Tam Tam.
Mm-hmm.
How you got that?
claimed he was being hunted by the police and authorities for involvement in networks of prohibited information. He was so fearful of the police and authorities, he would homeschool his son and daughter, who were then made wards of the state in September of 1996, so that
they took his kids.
Wow.
They always do that to homeschoolers, as they take the children.
Probably torture the shit out of them.
I know. He hated the police and the authorities. Probably has a bit of schizophrenia. That is a aspect of schizophrenia, is fear of authorities. Anyway.
They would receive schooling. 2 months later, Manas was arrested in December of 1996, spent a night in jail, came home, and tragically lost his life due to a heart attack. Coincidence may have it, the journalist that was working with Manas,
what's up, Butt Chug? How you doing?
uncovering Project Bluebeam, also passed away of a heart attack that same month. Serge Manas.
Oh wow, they all died of heart attacks.
Oh. DMX.
That reminds me of someone. He ran a news cycle. Breitbart?
Yeah. Andrew Breitbart.
You know, the last thing they saw is him coming out of a bar and he got red just like you do after taking cyanide.
He had like 2 cups. He had like 2 or 3 cups of wine. And they said basically that induced a heart attack. Get out of here.
Get out of
here.
Get
the fuck out. You guys hit him with something. The CIA took him out. Because he said he had Obama information that he was dropping. And it was just before, it was a night before, I think, his presentation.
They're always popping off the real ones, yo.
And then who took over? Ben Shapiro, a little ball licker.
I know.
Like, he's not a journalist.
Ben Shapiro can kiss my fucking ass. He's just the fucking ball washer of the federal government.
What does anybody mean about wet pussies? I don't know. What is that? What?
What? Wet pussy? What's wet pussy? Huh? I don't understand.
What?
My wife's pussy isn't wet. It's dry as the desert.
I bet it is, Ben.
Anyway.
Even though he had kids.
Yeah, well, he dry fucked her.
Holy shit. Don't get him horny at all.
Fans stated he was targeted and taken out by psychotronic weapons to keep the truth about Project Bluebeam quiet, rather than suffering a massive coronary because he was 51 and the stress of having children taken away and spending a night in jail. Even though Serge Manas' age, his size, and his stress had all the makings of a heart attack, many of his fans thought it was odd that his journalist would pass away in a similar manner. And also is the fact nobody knew what Serge Manas was arrested for. There was no rhyme or reason. He was just taken to jail, released the same day, and then passed away of a heart attack in his...
Have I seen the Ben Shapiro WAP parody? No.
Oh my god.
But I'm sure it's delightful.
Oh, sure. Fucking asshole.
He's just...
I think I told this story about me with the radio show with him enough times that people know.
Yeah.
So I think I don't need to say it.
Mm-mm.
He's a bitch.
So this led some to believe that maybe there is some truth behind this Project Bluebeam theory. But what exactly is Project Bluebeam? And are there examples today proving that Serge Manas may have not been so crazy after all? The main
Army... Whoa. Let me see
examples
that.
today proving that...
Army yanks voice-to-skull devices site. The Army's very strange web page on voice-to-skull weapons have been removed. It was strange. It was there, and it's even stranger it's gone. If you Google it, you see the entry for voice-to-skull device, but if you click the website link, the link is dead. The entry is still available on Federation of American Scientists. Wow, they don't want you to know about the voice-to-skull devices because, you know, we know what's going to happen soon.
Hi, Steffi.
Hi, Steffi. Angela.
Steffi's a cute name, don't you think?
That is a cute name.
Surgical knots may have not been so crazy after all. The main goal of Project Bluebeam is complete control of the population through a one world government, a new world order. That would mean all these countries that are enemies with one another, including the United States, Russia, China, and so forth, would have to unite. We have already seen this taking place in the 1980s, where two...
I know.
Like, in all honesty, if they use my mind wave and how I think, I honestly don't think it's that hard to get along with a few people. I've been challenged by thousands of people over and over again throughout the years. And knowing it's just a few people that's causing all this chaos in the world pisses me the fuck off when we could easily just stop it and learn how to get along like we were taught to in preschool.
Countries, two superpowers, two enemies that were willing to cast all their differences aside to unite against this common alien threat. With that being said, Project Bluebeam has 4 different steps in order to bring it to fruition, and some of these steps we may have already seen being tested on the public. Step 1 involves the breaking down of all archaeological knowledge by faking earthquakes at precise locations around the planet. Now, it is no secret that—
Oh, no, they're now talking about the earthquakes.
Interesting.
Our Earth, like, we've had some weird earthquakes. We have a volcano going off. I think in Indonesia right now, the 8.8. I've never seen a number that high.
No, that's one of the biggest. The last one that was in, what was it, Russia. They said that might have been the biggest in history.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Jesus is coming.
Oh, our Earth is pissed.
Jesus is coming back, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it could be the sun, how strong it is right now from its being solar maximus and our weakened atmosphere because of us going into a magnetic type field change, polar change, you know?
You have all the signs of Matthew 24 now.
Yeah, you do.
All of them.
I know we had tsunami warnings from Russia, man. It's crazy.
That the government can and will manipulate the weather. They have proven to do so all the way back to the 1940s with certain projects like Project Cirrus and Project Storm Fury. They have shown us how easy it is to create rain and create hurricanes.
Yeah, and then all us conspiracy theorists, we've been talking about weather modification for years.
Oh, you're crazy.
Oh, you're crazy. And then government just admits it, and then you just accept it while fucking bashing people for years over it.
I mean, these documents have been declassified for a long time, like the 70s, specifically about weather modification.
Yeah.
And captains have come out and made documentary films with Alex and shit about it that, you know, is very out there. Ben Livingston was the guy's name. Alex did a documentary, and he was a guy in Vietnam, cloud seeding during Vietnam. So, I mean, it's like, it's been out there.
I mean, I think the oldest weather modification was the Chinese, and they were sending, like, different materials with their rockets out and shooting it up there and creating clouds. I think all you need is, like, a little bit of sulfur or something like that. And you can make a rain cloud. And they were doing it for the rice paddy, so...
hurricanes through cloud seeding.
Lasers? Really? To change the weather?
That's right. Well, as Mark Twain once famously said, everyone complains.
Oh, they have Michio come out and talk about it after how many times have you said that it doesn't exist? Michio, and now it exists? Okay.
Michio's gotten very more, what's the word? Folky or sci-fi-y.
Yeah.
They've even had him been talking about God a little bit.
Yeah.
So, like, he's getting more out there.
Complains about the weather, but no one ever does anything about it. Well, instead of doing a rain dance, we physicists are firing trillion-watt lasers into the sky to actually precipitate rain clouds and actually bring down light.
They're using light to bring down rain.
That's wild.
They're using light. I think they cracked the code that everything is made of some kind of light spectrum.
Photon.
Yeah, everything's a photon. We're all photons.
Yeah, I think that's probably accurate.
We're all zeros and ones.
That's definite.
We live in a simulation, and I there's no way. I don't think anyone can convince me that we're not in a simulation because it's like so obvious. And
the question you want to know is how the simulation works, and I don't think we're meant to know that. That's
not yet.
That's God shit.
Not yet.
We're not supposed to know.
Nah.
You find out when you die, because you exit the system.
Yeah.
That's when you find out.
This is potentially a game changer.
But this is experimental.
It's experimental. However, in the laboratory so far, it works. When you have water vapor and you have dust particles or ice crystals, you can precipitate rain. It condenses around the seeds. These seeds can also be created by laser beams. By firing trillion-watt lasers, you rip apart the electrons, creating what are called ions, and these ions act like seeds, like dust particles, bringing down rain and even lightning.
But is there any actual proof?
That's nuts.
Have you seen the biggest strike of lightning? It was like 500 kilometers or something like that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
I've never heard of shaft and flare. What are you pertaining to, agency?
Chaff and flare.
Proof that they can create these massive earthquakes. Well, the United States Air Force does have what is known as the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program.
HARP. I remember I was like, Dad, there's a HARP thing on the base. I see it every day. And my dad's like, I don't know, Shannon, I'll check it out. And then he verified it. He's like, you're correct, Shannon, it is HARP.
Oh.
It is HARP.
This is a suggestion.
Yeah, it's up in Duluth.
This is a suggestion for the audience. If you want to know more about HARP, you look up a guy named Nick Begich. He's got lots of good documentary shit about that.
Yeah.
And he's a scientist. He knows all the shit. Because I think he worked on it, I'm pretty sure.
You know, I was just studying so much on this stuff, it's like easy to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're called crazy. And then now it's like, yeah, it exists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. They're trying to tell you guys.
I know what they're trying to tell you, and you call me crazy, so whatever.
Known as HARP for short. The most prominent instrument at HARP is the Ionospheric Research Instrument, a high-powered radio frequency transmitter facility operating in the high-frequency band. The IRI for short is used to temporarily excite a limited area in the ionosphere. HARP has been targeted by conspiracy theorists when it comes to strange weather events.
That's awesome, Agency 47. I will remember that.
Well, I know about the chaff from a plane.
I didn't know what it was called, but I knew about it, yeah.
It was also the blame for the massive earthquakes seen in Turkey, Syria, and Morocco. There are those that will say there's no way that HARP can be involved in these earthquakes because it studies the properties and the behavior of the Earth's atmosphere.
Holy shitballs.
It's really bad.
That's so scary. This dude right here, I think, is an angel. You see how he's in the light, but yet he's protecting this guy.
Yeah. There is no way that a program designed to study the atmosphere has an impact on the ground below. The only problem when it comes to that argument is that the Earth's atmosphere has been seen to play a role when it comes to earthquakes. Matter of fact, earthquakes that have a...
Oh my god. The earthquakes are going to get this really scary for people, I think. Like, people got to start depending on Jesus, because this stuff is coming to pass pretty freaking fast.
A magnitude of 7.0.
You gotta get your shit right. At least knowing that you're gonna die in dignity, knowing that our Earth is falling fucking apart.
Or greater. Earthquake lights, strange anomalies that appear in the sky or the Earth's atmosphere.
Earthquake lights, more like aliens. They probably knew what was going on and like, interesting. I see a big earthquake in this one area. Doctor, yes. Let's investigate.
Just right before a massive earthquake, still today stumps many scientists behind their appearance. Now, one of the first records of earthquake lights goes all the way back to the year 869, during the Jogan earthquake, described as strange lights in the sky. The lights are reported to appear while an earthquake is occurring, although there are reports of lights before or after earthquakes, such as reports concerning the 1975 Kalapana, Hawaii earthquake. What is odd is that both Hawaii and Japan have reported these shapes to be similar to those of auroras, with a white to bluish hue. And occasionally, they have been reported to having a wider color spectrum, but they have always been reported to be similar to auroras. But just as of recent, these earthquake lights have taken multiple different forms. They can appear as lightning strikes or yellow spherical balls. Some have even been known to look like radio towers emitting waves. Like I said, still today, scientists do not have an answer to this bizarre phenomenon, or why sometimes they can appear to look so differently. There are researchers that are skeptical that this phenomenon even exists as we know it, citing a lack of direct evidence. There is also a staggering volume of literature. Hardly any of these papers agree on anything when it comes to these earthquake lights. So then that begs the question, what exactly are these spherical static discharging lights that are seen in the sky? So if there's no definite answer to this phenomenon, then we can't just take it off the table that HARP is...
It moves like it has intelligence behind it, I'm just saying.
It looks like in the video game Flashback and Out of This World, the Genesis graphics. Holy shit, that's trippy.
Right?
That's really trippy and cool.
is messing with frequencies in the Earth's atmosphere, creating these lights that do relate to these earthquakes. So then that leads to the final question of step 1. Why earthquakes? Why are earthquakes important to Project Bluebeam? Well, according to Serge Bonas, these earthquakes will allow fake new discoveries that will finally explain to all people the error of all fundamental religious doctrines. Specifically, they will target Christian and Islamic doctrines. For instance, these new discoveries will prove to Christians that everything that they learned in the Bible is false, and that Jesus...
Yeah, that's why there's 25,000 documents proving Jesus's existence and being a witness to Jesus, right?
There you go.
You know,
never gonna happen.
Julius Caesar only has 10.
It's never
Jesus
gonna happen.
has 25,000. So good luck with that shit. Because I believe on the man, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
So,
amen. I was seeing Gishla and fucking Vaughn with G-Man before, and G-Man goes, Jesus Christ is Lord to John, and I said an amen to G-Man for the first time in a long time.
I know.
You know? A long time. I said amen, you know.
But John is going to be taken advantage of by G-Man, and he doesn't realize it.
I think it's the other way around.
Well,
that's the way I see it.
You know what? Vaughn, if you're taking advantage of G-Man, get everything from him.
Shit.
I'd rather you have it anyway.
Well, Vaughn will use that really nice...
It's my shit anyway that he stole.
You know that Vaughn would actually use that really nice Stevie Wonder Audio-Technica mic I gave G?
He would.
That's like an $800 microphone that I gave him. $600 more like. I gave to G-Man.
I know.
I'm like, I really want to hear your voice on this, bro. You'd sound good. He never fucking hooked it up. Like, what the hell, man? Stevie Wonder mic.
That's correct.
Ben Meiselas uses the newer version of it.
But that's okay. Let them take advantage of each other.
I know. That's the way I see it. Let them just eat each other.
Jesus is not the Messiah after all. And this could also explain why some of the worst earthquakes seem to happen in the Middle East. The goal here is to abolish all Christian and traditional religions in order to replace them with a one-world religion based on the cult of man. This will also help to abolish all national identities and national pride.
Yeah, I just don't see it going that extreme, but okay,
that's
whatever
what they
you
want.
say. Yeah, just because that's what they want doesn't mean that's what they're going to get.
Right, I don't think it'll ever happen.
I don't think so either.
I
don't think it's possible to crush all the religions.
That's what they want.
Yeah, but I don't think it's possible.
Get it.
No,
they're not going to get it.
You're always going to have believers.
There are people that have had personal experiences with Christ.
Exactly.
They're never going to give up their faith. Never.
The Buddhists aren't going to give up their faith. It's not like... Anyway, it's just dumb to think.
In order to establish a world identity and a world pride. With people turning away from traditional religion due to these relics that will be found, thanks to these earthquakes, this will...
Yeah, I just don't believe this one damn second. That the earthquakes are going to cause people to break their religiousness.
No.
Give me a fucking break.
That's dumb. They got to pull a thing with aliens. Break. The alien thing it could aid in it.
Shit, even the military knows your faith helps pull you through. Jeez, man.
Ain't no
I'm sorry. No earthquakes, no amount of earthquakes is going to break people's faith. That's just so dumb.
It is dumb.
Lead into step number 2. Pretty much a gigantic space show wherein 3-dimensional holographic laser projections will be beamed all over the planet. These projections will take shape of whatever deity is most predominant and will speak in all languages.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Looks like a cartoon Jesus.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's cool looking, though. I can't wait, because that is going to happen.
I am the mighty Messiah in heaven.
Handcuffs, yes.
I'm sorry. What the fuck?
At the end of the light show, all gods will merge into one god, which, let's be honest, out of everything on this list would be the easiest thing to fake. Many like to point to this floating city seen in China as evidence that such large-scale...
Ah, yeah, I remember that. The city in China, they said it was like some kind of mirage that happens every once in a while, and I'm like, uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Is that what that's called, Steffi, when you do like this with your hair? It's primping? I'll remember that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was primping.
I'm having problems and thinking thoughts right
now.
Oh
my God. Could we
about how much this is bullshit.
You need to take a puff. You feel
better. Holographic technology is indeed possible. Skeptics claim that this is just a complex mirage known as Fata Morgana, but this wouldn't be the last time a hologram was used to scare and confuse.
See, I told you. Mirage.
confuse a mass public. In 2021, many people saw in the sky what appeared to be 2 moons. Come to find
There was 2 moons in the sky, but
out, these projections were created by using super realistic sky mapping technology on a 40-meter hollow screen held up by 2.
they faked it all. Them bastards.
Wow.
Them bastards tricking people thinking there's 2 moons in the sky. Gavin, how are you, boy?
Hi, Gav. Oh.
2 70-meter long cranes. This holographic technology was so powerful that everybody in Dubai was able to see these 2 moons.
Fuck you, Dubai, for tricking the people like that.
I confirmed enjoyed the Dubai chocolate bar.
I thought it was a waste of money, the Dubai chocolate bar. I don't see why it's so good.
It should never be $30.
No, it was 10, but
Yeah, it was 10.
we had it a long time ago.
I enjoyed it. But I'm going to tell you this straight up. I much more enjoy a Fifth Avenue bar.
I'd
way more.
rather have a Reese's peanut butter cup.
That's way better.
Ooh,
too.
a caramello.
That's way better.
I
than
should have
that
gotten
even.
some caramellos.
A caramello is better than a Dubai chocolate bar.
I love caramellos.
Caramellos are incredible.
I love savoring it piece by piece.
Oh, God, I want some soft serve vanilla. I want soft serve vanilla ice cream, damn it.
Melted Japanese Kit Kats in the closet.
Hi, Gavin.
That's hot. You eat those melted Japanese Kit Kats in the closet.
Oh. Hi,
Oh
boy.
my god, it's a beautiful boy.
You see this baby?
Hi, baby.
I love him.
I love you.
Do you love Gavin?
He's a cute boy.
Oh, he's like mommy. I need mommy. Cat butt.
Hi, boy. How are you? He's a baby.
He's the best boy in the world.
You, your puppy.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
He's so cute.
He's a Gavin.
Oh.
He's a cute boy.
Yes.
Scientists have also been working on ways to make holograms more than just holograms, where you can now hear them and also feel them. The University of Glasgow's Bendable Electronics and Sensing Technologies Research Group have now developed a system of...
Have I tried the right chocolate Reese's? Yeah, they're okay. But nothing beats the classic.
Oh my God, no, Shanny.
No.
Remember the green tea ones? They
The
were
green
awesome.
tea, the matcha Kit Kats?
Green tea Kit Kats, yeah.
Oh, the matcha Kit Kats.
Kit Kats, yeah.
They were bomb.
They were bomb. Like in that, I like matcha like that.
Yeah.
But in a drink, no, man.
I try the matcha ice cream.
I'm not into it.
holograms of people using aerohaptics, creating feelings of touch with jets of air.
So fake people, just like in Doctor Who, and they thought it was their relatives, but it was really the Cybermen.
The Cybermen?
Yeah.
Marquis is an experienced dominator.
Delete.
Shanny.
Oh.
Wild.
I'm a,
You're good at lovemaking.
I'm an experienced live streamer with years and years of experience, and
That's true.
it's interesting that this is the longest thing I've done in my life.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't really know why. It's interesting.
Those jets of air deliver a sensation of touch on people's fingers, hands, and wrists. Just imagine what they...
Wait, you can feel this fucking thing? You mean it's like a holodeck, but outside?
Whoa.
There's no deck.
That's wild.
You can feel these fucking things. No. That's satanic. That's wickedness. You know what? I bet the perverts are gonna fuck these things too.
They will.
can do with this style of technology. How easy it would be to trick people through holograms that they can actually touch. These researchers go on to state that controlling a virtual object doesn't give the feeling that one would experience when two people touch. The addition of an artificial touch sensation can deliver the additional dimension without having to wear gloves to feel the object, and so it feels much more natural.
Ew, no, fuck that shit. No, that wizardry is not for me. I don't like that shit. Don't you touch me with your false being. I do not consent.
My God.
I will not consent to being touched by these artificial beings.
That's pretty weird.
That sounds so creepy to me. I don't like that. You think Rev's gonna fuck the holograms? He better not. That's still cheating.
I think it is, yeah. I think it is.
As of 2020,
I don't consent. No.
Nah, fuck that.
Don't touch me. Fuck you, hologram.
VR porn games might be interesting.
Huh.
You know. But,
you just defeat the artificial fucking being by, like, just shining your light of your phone on it. And you're walking through society constantly with your phone and just blasting these fuckers away. I can see it.
Maybe.
23. Google and NASA to even smaller startups are hard at work developing what they call holoportation devices. These devices capture a person's likeness and cast a hologram of them to another location.
No. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm. Is that like the Star Wars technology with beaming the image?
I think so, yeah. Like,
that's pretty neat.
You know, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope type of fucking technology.
Well, that was a recording, though.
Well, yeah, but it's still hologram.
Yeah.
But you can live stream this shit.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's very crazy.
I don't like it.
To create a teleportation effect. This can easily fool people to believing that this holographic messiah that they can touch and feel is teleporting all over the world to deliver a message. So whether you believe Project Bluebeam is real or not, that there is a one world government.
The fuck is that thing?
Wow.
Is it a space squid?
Ready to control the masses.
Shapeshifting.
This technology is real. It is being created. This is not a theory. So now that they have their holographic messiah.
It's like a jellyfish or something.
Oh my god.
Where's SpongeBob when you need him?
Mm-hmm.
You can go, yes, my baby boy. You like SpongeBob SquarePants. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants.
Look at how cute this boy is.
Yes, a good boy.
Isn't he cute?
Yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, man, yeah.
Gavin, cutest boy.
Oh. Yes, a puppy.
Yes.
Oh, yes, a good boy. Yes. He's so sweet. I love Gavin.
He's the best boy in the world.
This leads into step number 3, telepathic electronic two-way communication, which involves making
auditory hallucinations. No. I don't want some voice out of random coming into my freaking head. I don't consent to that either. I do not consent.
Mm-hmm.
Candy Andy said that's my parrot's favorite song and show. That's so cute. Your parrot likes SpongeBob SquarePants. That's so cute.
I want to get a pair of SpongeBob boxers.
Oh my god, me too.
I think I want Patrick.
I'll get everything SpongeBob.
No, I want Sandy the squirrel.
Oh, okay.
Sandy's my favorite character.
You want Sandy?
Yeah.
You like her Texan ass?
No, I just always, for some reason, I fucking love squirrels. But I thought it was adorable that she was in like a space outfit. I just fell in love with Sandy immediately. It's the truth.
She's a cute girl.
Yeah.
People think this god is speaking to them through telepathy.
But I will say this about Sandy the squirrel. Don't fuck with her when she hibernates.
No, you don't mess with her, man.
Nah.
She'll fuck you up.
She will.
Projected into the head of each person individually using extreme low frequency radio waves. It is believed that 5G is playing a vital role when it comes to these.
Oh no.
That's messed up, man. Gavin's like, I'm done. Gavin literally went, I'm done.
Yeah, he's like, I'm done. I can't hear.
He's like, I don't want to think about that.
No.
That agitated Gavin horribly.
That did agitate him.
It did.
Hi, baby.
It's okay, Gavin.
You okay?
We love you.
You okay? Oh, no.
He got agitated.
Oh, I don't like this.
Low frequency waves. But we actually do have proof that this technology actually exists. That there is technology targeting certain
implications of neurological directed energy weapons for military medicine.
Are you serious?
Brain control.
Do you realize there's no autonomy for anybody anymore at all?
I know, right?
They can just invade your senses with the technologies they have.
That's true.
They literally have just told you they can jump in the human mind on an individual level. That's insane.
Olivia, I'm not a parrot. And if you want me to say such things, you owe me money. Thank you.
certain individuals to make them hear things that are not actually there. You can actually read this for yourself on the government's website, National Library of Medicine, Implications of Neurological Directed Energy Weapons for Military Medicine. This government-created article does state that since 2016, there has been an increase in reported cases of intelligence officers and diplomats hearing, pulsing sounds, and experiencing neuropsychologic and cognitive symptoms. These
Oh my god, they chipped all the freaking officers in the military, I bet. And that's why they're hearing that shit.
I've heard something.
Or Russia is pumping them through those waves, man. They got this wave where they can make you shit yourself.
All right, Marky. The brown note.
Later, Marquis. What's up, Rockford DVTG? What's up? How you doing?
varied and often
That's right, Angela. It is.
intense symptoms manifest in ways similar to a traumatic brain injury, but without enticing trauma. Investigations of these incidents
Without enticing trauma. Are you kidding me? So they can whack your brain and not brain injure you. That's interesting.
What the fuck?
I don't want to be hit like that.
That's a scary thought.
That doesn't, no.
You're just standing there and they just aim fucking something at your head and it's, ah!
Yeah,
It's like
but you have no
concussion.
energy, no injury.
That's fucking nuts, man.
suggest reasons to be concerned that a specific type of neuroweapon may be the cause of directed energy weapons, DEWs. Neuroweapons that target the brain to influence cognition and behavior are leading to a new domain of warfare, neurowarfare. Now, one of the main symptoms of TBI, or traumatic brain injury, are auditory hallucinations, hearing things that are not there. Some people have even claimed to have heard the voice of God, or even demons. There is a strong connection.
Listen,
Schizophrenics.
there is nothing wrong with hearing the voice of God and knowing that it's God. Do not listen to these idiots who do not understand the voice of God and do not want to verify it as a real experience that people have. Instead, they put it in some kind of mental disorder bullshit. No. Don't listen to that shit. You know who God is.
Well,
I hate that shit, man.
someone might be hearing a demon and they think it's God.
They might. I
a
mean,
problem.
that has been put out there, but if it's God, there's going to be no fear.
Yeah.
It's just going to be comfort and lightness.
Yeah.
If it's a demon, there will be fear, and
True.
everything is meant to confuse you.
If it's a positive message, it's definitely not a demon.
Yeah, right.
It'll testify of Christ if it's something angelic, and that's possible, I think.
I think so too.
For an empathic person to channel an actual angel.
Don't listen to the voices because, you know, they're probably an illusion, a delusion.
That's what Dragnot tried to convince me, that my testimony was all a
I
delusion.
know,
And I'm
right.
like, dude, I was saved from a delusion. Hey, what's up, Pancake?
Hey, Pancake,
God
how
bless
are you, sweetheart?
God bless you, bro.
I'm so sorry, Tam Tam. That's awful.
God bless
strong
you.
theory that these DEWs are causing specific people
I got brain injury too. People are trying to reconsider calling PTSD a disorder and calling it a post-traumatic brain injury, because it is an injury that's done in your brain. It's an injury. It's not like it's not a disorder. It's an injury, like something bad happened to you. That's why you kind of jitterish and shit like that. You're actually tremoring inside your
What
body.
is it called again? A psychosomatic. I can't remember the expression. It was so bizarre to me. But it's like a psychological wound.
Yes,
Which, that's crazy. Like,
it happens.
wow.
Because I'm dealing with fibro itch. Now, if you really want to find something interesting, look up fibro itch and what that shit is. And then you realize, wow, this is a brain injury. After realizing what fibro itch is, and hence why they see so many links to fibromyalgia and PTSD, people who have had traumatic experiences.
They're linked.
Yeah, traumatic experience
That's
and
very
fibro
interesting.
are directly linked because of how it functions in your body.
The bottom line is, the lesson is that if you have a worse enough traumatic event, you can damage your nervous system.
Yes.
That's wild.
Right?
It short circuits your nervous system.
And then you have these people here advocating these weapons that can cause that type of shit. Fuck that. Do they make scratchers for fibro itch? No. I use an antihistamine. For some people, fibro itch, that doesn't work. Some people use Botox for fibro itch. And it helps them with that. But me, I just use antihistamines. It fixes it. You know.
to commit horrific events. Many shooters have claimed to have heard demons inside their head that had led them to cause these terrifying events, which led to mass...
That's very true. Son of Sam, he had the voices in his head. You know, Dahmer, he had voices in his head. You have, what is his name? The clown.
Oh, John Wayne Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy. He had voices in his head. I think the Green River Killer also had voices. Like, this is interesting. I honestly believe it's demonic. I do. I believe it's demonic.
There's no doubt it is.
Or for the people who aren't religiously, like, background, just think of them as dark, interdimensional species.
Sure.
If you don't have, like, religious background to it. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. What the fuck was that? Someone literally screamed outside our house. Don't go outside.
Ain't nobody out there.
That was weird. We talked about demons and that happened.
Yeah, that's what that is.
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus Christ.
That can just go right
That was messed up.
That can just go right back to the devil.
Dude.
Not gonna entertain that.
That
was wild. That's what it sounded. I wonder if they could have heard. Did they hear that?
Yeah, did you guys hear that?
No, I didn't hide. I went to go see what the fuck was going on. That's what a man does.
Agency 47, Botox does not work on fibromyalgia. Okay, probably 3 days of relief and that's it. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a gushing wound. Well, yeah. Nothing works with fibro. And I've been on so many different drugs.
Yeah, Matthew, I got my kilt on.
I've done the drug thing. I've done the therapy thing. Nothing kills the fibro. Hi, Cookie Pop. How are you?
Hi, Cookie Pops. God, I wish we could get a Starbucks coffee.
Jesus, you okay?
Or Dunkin'.
Excuse you.
Could I get us Dunkin'?
Or
Krispy Kreme. You wanted that.
I want to try that cannoli donut.
All right, let me see what we got.
Okay. Don't hate on me for wanting to try the cannoli donut.
I understand. I'm not hating on you. What the hell?
I love cannolis.
You know,
actually, cannolis are actually very...
Shanny, can you make it clear to everybody that I'm not like Salah and go, oh, you shouldn't eat that.
No.
You shouldn't eat that. I don't do that to you.
The interesting thing is with cannoli filling, because they have like this cannoli dip.
Yeah.
At the grocery store, it's not that much sugar, and it's actually like very keto-like in a way.
Yeah.
The specs on it, except it's got like sugar in it, so it's not keto, but like all the rest of it, despite the sugar, is very keto. Like, if you use, like, I don't know, like agave syrup to sweeten it or something, I bet you could turn cannoli dip into, like, some kind of keto amazingness. You know?
Yeah, that's possible, yeah.
My doctor said I have fibromyalgia. Turns out it was blocked arteries in my stomach and legs. Oh my God, Candy, I'm so sorry about that.
That's horrible. God bless you.
Rev is not like Salah.
What? Hey. I don't want to grape women, and I've never had the desire to shit on a woman. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Excuse me. I just like seeing women squirt, that's all. That's my sin.
There you go.
And masturbate. I like watching them masturbate.
No, it's not. It's actually better for you than most things, actually, as a diabetic, if you look at the sugar count. The cannoli dip. It's not that much sugar.
No, it's not high in fat either.
It's not high in fat either.
Which is crazy.
So you could make it even better at home by, like, adding something that's sugar-free.
Look at that number. Praise Jesus. God is good.
Thank Jesus.
You know God is good.
You know? Jack, stop being gross.
Massive loss of life.
What's going on today, bro?
The demons, man.
Demons?
Oh my God, it's a police cam and he's saying he has demons.
What?
It's the demons, bro.
No way, bro.
Voices.
Voices and demons?
Where's the voices?
The voices.
Based on family accounts, a source with...
See, I believe if someone's saying that they don't belong in jail, they belong...
Absolutely.
They need to be 5150 and be evaluated. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, you're right.
See if it's schizophrenia or if they need an actual, like, you know, exorcist. Exorcism, deliverance. I prefer deliverance over exorcism. Because Catholics have, like, this ritual type shit, and, like, Nah. The other one, it's just really clear. Get out, you fucking piece of shit demon. In Jesus Christ's name, amen. You know? Deliverance is better overall, in my opinion, than exorcism. That's just my opinion, though.
The special donuts I wanted, man. Shit. I don't see them. Or do I just pick a box and then they have them to select them? I don't know.
Sorry.
They were on here earlier. I think they're gone.
Let me see. Okay, let me see on mine and see how it works.
Okay. Sorry. We're just looking at something.
Let me turn this off
With
for you.
knowledge of the investigation says Aaron Alexis had trouble sleeping in recent years, was hearing voices in his head. Law enforcement sources say he made contact with 2 VA hospitals for psychological issues.
The man responsible for the Paducah school shootings told a parole board he still hears voices 25 years later.
Let's also not forget that back in 2008, the Army yanked a very suspicious voice-to-skull device website. They had even shown us that this was doable back in 1974, how frequencies were used with technology to cause people to hear sounds. The Army's very strange webpage on voice-to-skull weapons has been removed. It was very strange it was there, and even stranger, it's
gone.
If you Google it, you'll see the entry for a voice-to-skull device, but if you click the webpage, the link is gone. The entry is actually still available on the Federation of American Scientists website, which reads, non-lethal weapon, which includes, 1, a neuroelectromagnetic device, which uses microwave transmission of sound into the skull of persons or animals by way of pulse-modulated microwave radiation. But as I stated previously, this technology is nothing new. This was used back in the 70s in Vietnam against the Viet Cong. Operation Wandering Soul was an operation where United States engineers spent weeks recording eerie sounds and altered voices, which acted in roles of ghostly Viet Cong soldiers. The United States of America also brought in South Vietnam soldiers to record their audio sayings over the tape for further authenticity. The infamous tape dubbed Ghost Tape Number 10 was quite scary. It included Buddhist funeral music.
Oh no, this isn't a new hoodie, Matthew. I got this, like, this
I bought that for you.
It, like, this says fluff you, you know? You fluff and fluff.
Fluff, you fluff and fluff.
Yeah. Fluff you fluff and fluff.
You gotta love that. You're a floof and floofer. You flip and floof. That's the shit.
It's great.
Oh, yes, Krispy Kreme.
And eerie sounds. In addition, there were voices of a girl saying, "Come home, daddy," and voices of men telling them to go home and be...
Come home, daddy. Oh, come home.
Oh.
I need you, daddy.
I'll be right there.
I need you so much, daddy. Oh, come home.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they'd follow that shit because
I would follow that.
Horny ass fucking soldiers.
I would.
You bet your ass.
I would definitely follow that.
You little vicious minx, you.
Reunited with your loved ones so that they can avoid the same fate as they did. I'm going to go ahead and play what the Viet Cong actually heard.
Okay, it's not on pause. I hear shit. Hello? Biscuit? Okay, the was it just cut from the video, the sound? Like you didn't add the sound? Oh, wait, I heard a beep.
Yeah, I hear it. Well, that sounds like a person.
Is that how it sounded? Wait, let's back that up.
I mean, wow.
That is a woman definitely saying, "Come here, daddy."
Okay. Yeah, I definitely.
Totally.
Definitely.
I hear it. You guys hear it?
Mm.
I hear it.
All right.
All right. I believe them.
Me too.
Now, for the most part, the United States...
I do not sound like that when I jerk off.
No, he grunts.
Mm-hmm. I'm a grunter.
That type of grunting.
Kind of.
On loudspeakers from helicopters. This occurred mainly during the night to prevent the Viet Cong
Son of a bitch.
from resting. But many Viet Cong claimed they were hearing voices inside their head telling them to go home, and this would actually drive some of them to go crazy. This led to the belief then that the United States was playing with frequencies and targeting individuals to make them hear voices. So voice-to-skull technology is...
Go home. Go home. Go home. Go home.
Mm-hmm.
Go home. Go home. Go home. Go home.
Y'all go home now.
Go home.
nothing new. They have been using it since Vietnam, and perhaps even before then. And they have come a long way with technology to the point they can possibly target a mass population. But still, even if they do have it,
we're fucked.
Mm-hmm. I think they've already been using these things to some extent.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
A mass population that are hearing voices, they still need to get this mass population to unite and to worship this one world government. And how will they do that?
How do you connect the two of, like, warping some message in someone's brain versus the new world government? It could just be experimenting, seeing if they could put something in someone's mind. Cause
they don't want them to worship the government. They want them to worship Lucifer. That's the goal of the 3 World Wars, the Albert Pike shit.
Jack LaMorte, I agree with you. He said, if a ghost tells you to go away, probably best tip your hat and leave. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
There was this one, I remember watching International Ghost Hunters, and this guy's like, they went like to this like Irish castle, right?
Mm.
And this one guy said to the ghost, because nothing was happening, "What are you, a wuss?" And I swear to God, you saw the fucking ghost like invisibly hit the guy and nail him straight in on his back.
They were in
he
a
was
pub.
straight on his back for calling a ghost a wuss. Like, you don't call an Irishman a wuss. That'll get you pounded. No, the Irish aren't wusses.
What are you? Oh, that's it.
That's true.
I'm giving you the fist pancake.
All right.
Well, that leads us into the 4th and final step of Project Bluebeam, the fakes.
Dun 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 dun.
Goombas.
Staged alien invasion. Now, for a long time, and I am talking about years, decades, before 2023, the government having any knowledge of UFOs and aliens existing, was just a crackpot kooky conspiracy theory. You talk about UFOs and...
It's an alien, folks. Dudes. It's Close Encounters, man.
Mm-hmm.
aliens prior to 2023, and you were a nut job. But come 2023, for some odd reason, there has been an explosion of information when it comes to UFOs and aliens from the actual government. The same government that were telling us for decades the strange lights we were seeing in the skies were nothing more than weather balloons or swamp gas. But this same government, as of 2023, are telling us there is a giant mothership lurking within our solar system, and it is sending tiny probes down to Earth. And this is from the actual Pentagon. At the start of 2023,
we're all going to be probed. Great. I'm glad.
Our orders.
I think some people need a good probing. There's 3 gentlemen in particular I'm thinking about.
Oh my God.
That need a good probing.
I think I know who you're talking about.
They should probe each other. They should be like the human
Shannon.
caterpillar with each other. They'd have a good time.
That is really gross, Shannon. You know that one individual has fire crotch going on. That's gross, Shannon.
I say G-Man gets the fire crotch portion.
All right, we're done with that.
There you go.
There were 2 odd pieces of news that came out around the same time that seemed to coincide with one another. We had a family in Las Vegas that claimed a UFO crashed in their backyard, and out popped these 10-foot aliens. This story had a little bit more authenticity when the police started to get involved. There was police body cam footage where they saw a green light crash from the sky. The family then decides to call the police. These same police do arrive to the family's home with body cam footage on, talking to the family in their front yard. As they proceed to the backyard, this is where all the body cam footage proceeds to come to an end. We don't know what actually took place in his backyard, but what we do know is that body cam footage...
I believe them. They were all you could tell they all got woken up out of their sleep when this shit happened.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tina Tampons. I think red hair is hot, so I'm not against fire crotches. I'm against Von Crotch Rot. Sorry.
Like I said, G-Man deserves that portion.
Oh my God. That's
Which
real
was
rough.
on. They were recording this backyard. But we would never get to see what took place in this backyard because the police department destroyed 16-minute footage of this backyard.
My sources are telling me from Metro that they cannot understand this because when they released the body cam video from the
I believe them over this. Like, they were woken from sound sleep and saw these fuckers, the whole family, scared out of their fucking mind. I hope they don't get deported. Trump would deport them. He's an asshole. Leave them alone, ICE.
October 17th massacre, 2017 massacre. What they do is, if there's something that they don't want you to see, they'll blur it out. But there's no reason why they couldn't have blurred out whatever they don't want you to see. Say if there was something in the back of the family's yard that the family didn't want to be seen, the audio should have been running. In this case, everything is blocked out. So we don't know the conversation between the police officer and the...
Of course they're going to hide this from Americans, because we'd panic. I want to know the truth. Why can't we? Why can't we know?
Exactly.
Backyard, and Angel, we don't know what they were looking at.
Angel's the young man.
So
I want to be clear for our audience. He's the young teenager who called 911 and was the primary observer, witness of this, although other members of his family said they saw it too. Why do you suppose then that the Las Vegas Metro Police did that? Redacted 16 full minutes, went to complete silence and black for 16 minutes. And do you think they'll reverse course to just try to put an end to all the speculation?
Jason's like, I love redheads, and I'm like thinking about my mother, and I'm like, you don't love her.
That's not against redheads.
It's the only redhead I've ever known.
Oh, okay.
No.
I've known a few.
I've known plenty of redheads. But
I liked every redhead I ever knew.
except my mother.
Well, yeah. Her hair looked more auburn to me anyway.
Well, that's because she got old.
Yeah, true.
But her hair used to be bright red. Okay. Like orange.
Well, obviously it's redacted both on audio and video because there's obviously something they don't want us to see and something to hear. Now, my sources told me that immediately after this incident, a Las Vegas Metro Police Department detective who he's worked with the gangs or something, he's an IT expert. My sources said he was immediately called in.
My sources.
Doug Papa.
Very New York.
My name is Doug Papa.
New York or Jersey person?
I don't know.
And the speculation is that something was either deleted or changed in the record system, whether it was a body camera or a dispatch system, we don't know, because he's not even talking to his friends. I got his name, but I'm not going to mention it. So that came from reliable sources within Metro.
Oddly enough, police would use their own time and resources and money to install a high-tech camera on this family's roof. Now, one would think to themselves, something had to have happened, something had to have occurred in this backyard for the police to go out their way to do something like this. But the family does later come out and they state they saw nothing. And that is the last we heard of this family. So let's say an alien species did crash into this family's backyard. But we are talking about an alien species that mastered spaceflight. Their technology is beyond anything a normal human can comprehend. They have mastered gravity, space, and time.
Come on, we all know the Navy's got better fucking cameras than that. Don't bullshit me,
God.
Navy.
Come on.
Don't bullshit me. Jesus Christ.
Yet, for some odd reason, these highly intelligent species that mastered all kinds of things we can even dream of are crashing these high-tech vehicles on Earth. Or could something else be at play here? We do know this in Nevada, and what is located in Nevada but Area 51, a common name of a highly classified United States Air Force facility.
I want to get a picture of me in front of the sign.
AKA Dreamland, AKA Groom Lake.
Yeah. I don't care.
AKA around the area that Bill Cooper claimed that you get the absolute best breakfast at the Little Alien Inn.
I want to go stay at the Little Alien Inn.
I want to go there when they're having a conference.
Oh, there's also another place near there, the Clown Inn.
What? Oh yeah, the Clown Hotel.
Yep, the Clown Hotel.
Yeah, okay.
That's also another place I want to stay. If we decide to do a trip.
That's cool.
To the Grand Canyon.
No. We absolutely have to have breakfast and everything. But we have to choose a time that they do one of their presentations, Shanny.
Yes!
All of the geeks come with their slides and shit.
Yes!
And it's a big gathering, and it's the best thing ever. Like,
I want to do that.
Bill Cooper did it once. He made a video out of it, and that was really good.
That sounds so fun.
Dude. He said they have just the best breakfast
within
ever.
The Nevada Test and Training Range. I am more inclined to believe that this alien-like technology was crashed by humans as opposed to a highly advanced species that mastered space. Oddly enough, as this story was making headlines in the news about this Las Vegas family and this UFO that crashed in their backyard, another UFO story was making rounds in the media. A UFO whistleblower, David Grush, was releasing a lot of information that the United States government...
It looks like they shut him up. He's been going silent lately.
Gone? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
That's why the fucking Congress got involved to shut these people up, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, I'm gonna have to tell you in a skiff. Oh, I'm gonna have to tell you in a skiff.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't understand why they have to have what you would call like think tanks about people's readiness of mind to hear this. They have to know by now that in sci-fi culture, it's been so long now. People really are ready, I think. Because in most cases with religion, aliens fit in it anyway.
Exactly.
The ancient alien stuff, it's a religion of its own almost.
Dude, Genesis 6.
Huh?
Genesis 6.
Yeah, but conventional Christians don't even read their Bible, so they don't know about
Yeah,
Genesis.
I know, they're dumb.
Yes, they are.
I love Jesus, but you won't even read his book.
Anyway, but what I'm saying is that the things that made them scared about disclosure are pretty much gone now.
Ew, Steffi, that is such a huge compliment. She said, Rev, you remind me of the dude from NXS.
Holy shit.
He's so fucking hot. Yeah, he is hot like that, and I have him.
Steffi, that's an extremely huge compliment.
Oh, man. Our sex was so good the other night.
Yeah, we had some fun times that were extremely intense.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was good.
It was so good, I was just full out puffy. You know what I mean?
Puffy girl.
Government has knowledge of UFOs and aliens. And this man has a lot of proven credentials. He is a United States Air Force officer.
Oh my God, they rule.
Also
There's something about you, girl.
Yeah. What was it?
You make me sweat.
Before all the mark. I don't know. Oh, you're talking to Marquis about. I'm sorry. My mind's
former intelligence official. He stated that the United States government has recovered crashed UFOs
and
also alien bodies. Matter of fact, he takes it a step further and states that they are actually working with aliens, and there were some hostile moments where they actually lost some military officials. So he is letting us know that these things are hostile. But when it comes to David Grush, what many people don't understand is that the actual government approved what he could talk about. And he had the papers from the Department of Defense signing off what he can say to the media. So in actuality, it's the government, the Department of Defense, that's telling David Grush to tell the United States citizens, to tell the world that aliens and UFOs exist.
This letter with us from the Department of Defense giving him permission to do the interview with News Nation. It says the interview questions are approved for public release. However, this approval does not include any photograph, picture, exhibit.
But why? Why now? Like I said, in the beginning of 2023, when these two events occurred, we just had an explosion of alien and UFO talk. And not just...
Yeah, and they ended up silencing it by getting involved like they always do. Fuck the government. Yeah, put me on the list, government. I don't give a shit. Put me on a fucking list.
Oh my God, fuck the government. That's the spirit.
You fucking liars. Taxed without representation. I drop my mic. Fuck you all.
Mm-hmm.
Just from the public, but also from the government as well.
System, man.
Congress would take it a
Fuck
step
the
further
system.
and even host the whistle.
Even Kamala Harris said the system is broken. I ain't participating in it.
I think Kamala would have so much been better than this bullshit. I'm fairly sure she would have had more trade deals than Trump already.
Pancakes, Marquis is ignoring you now, Marquis. Say how much you love pancakes. He needs recognition.
I love pancakes. I love Matthew.
I know.
I love Matthew Pancake, and I love actual pancakes. A lot.
While many people believe that this alien and UFO talk died down, it did not. We still have Congress to this day talking about UFOs and aliens, really putting into our mind that they exist. We have senior Pentagon officials telling us the United States is receiving dozens of UFO reports a month. We had Mexico hosting scientists showing us they have proof.
Oh, the aliens, man.
Oh, boy.
People said they have actual bone structures.
It looks like paper mache.
Just because it looks like something doesn't mean that it isn't true.
Okay.
Of alien bodies, pregnant alien bodies with eggs still inside of them. Then on top of everything else in Peru, we have Peruvians claiming they are under attack by 7-foot-tall aliens. What they dubbed as face people.
True chase.
Peruvians are saying they're being attacked by 7-foot aliens. It could be the reptilians, and they're not aliens. They're inside the earth.
There were even photographs coming out of people with their faces removed. They were also claiming that these 7-foot-tall aliens were also hovering. And when the Peruvian citizens were firing...
Man, that 7-foot alien fucked that dude's head up.
I would do that for free, Steffi. I just would need to do karaoke of it because I don't know the song that well. I couldn't just sing it off the top of my head.
There you go.
Yeah.
Back on these aliens, they were claiming that these aliens were unharmed. Is this proof that holographic technology was being used in Peru? We do know the United States Navy was in Peru the same time as this attack. Coincidence may have it that investigators found out that it wasn't aliens at all. Matter of fact, they state that it was gangs using state-of-the-art technology like jetpacks or thrusters that allow them to fly.
What? Gangs using jetpacks?
And thrusters.
What?
I like that word, thruster. That's a dirty word.
Yeah, thrust her.
That sounds fun.
That sounds like what we did a lot.
Yummy. Anyway,
you love that over the thigh leg, my leg over your thigh.
Okay. A little bit.
You like that?
I do.
Yeah.
Now, just imagine that gangs having enough money and technology.
Oh, that's so cool! Look at that shit.
Not to only have this advanced.
You're like fucking Goku.
Yeah. Bruh. Thank you.
Thank you, T. Thank you for the Canadians.
Oh, Canada.
Yes, thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Steffi, for the $5 super chat.
Shirtless too, okay. I can do that.
Level of holographic technology.
I want that shit.
To target gold mines in this area of Peru. Yes.
Yes, thrusters for gold.
Thrust her for gold.
She took my money.
Oh my god.
When I'm in need. Oh, she's a gold digger. Being in need. Oh, she's a gold digger. Way downtown.
That song kicks ass.
It really does.
I have to put that on my playlist. That song kicks
Tanya,
ass.
you made good music back in the day. Get back in the groove and creative.
His gospel
shit.
album was good.
Man.
Actually.
Yeah.
I liked his gospel album. I bought it when it came out.
Love you, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, God bless him, he went through the hell, and guess what? He's back with Jesus for sure.
There you go.
He's like, the Lord let me back. He asked the Lord to come back. He tells a story.
Gangs. It wouldn't be that Navy sitting there that does have this proven technology. Oh no, it is gangs.
Oh, bro, look at that. They just fucking jetpack on the freaking submarine and take over.
Man. That's fucking sick.
Hoorah!
Who doesn't want to do that? As a kid, you see that?
I know, man.
Oh my god, that's what I want to do when I grow up.
You're like freaking Goku G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe!
Captain Duke and fucking Goku.
That's true, man. I would love to fly like Goku. That'd be the shit.
It would be a phenomenon.
Who else wants to fly like Goku?
What the hell? Does this motherfucker have a black light in his car? Look at that. What the fuck?
That's cool as shit.
Having a rave in his car?
Me as odd when it comes to the whole UFO and alien talk was that we had in October of 2023 Yuval Harari, the advisor to Klaus Schwab, the chairman of the World Economic Forum, stoked Ronald Reagan's speech. Out of nowhere, he came out and said, we need to come together, we need to unite, we need to stop all these arms races.
I agree. We need to stop this shit. It's childish. War is for children.
In order to combat an alien threat that is being made in a lab.
It is the end of human history. Not the end of history, the end of human-dominated history.
No,
history will continue
Marquis.
with somebody else in control. If it was a question of, humankind versus a common threat of these new intelligent alien agents here on Earth, then yes, I think that there are ways we can contain them. But if the humans are divided among themselves and are in an arms race, then it becomes almost impossible. And there is
no, they're just timed out.
More in terms of really an alien invasion.
Oh,
that's like somebody coming and telling us that there is a fleet, an alien fleet of spaceships coming from planet Zircon or whatever, with highly intelligent beings. They'll be here in 5 years.
The fuck? Where the fuck?
What? That was weird.
Oh, there we go.
That there is a.
Yeah, he said he didn't ban her.
Okay.
I just timed her out. You're just timed out, Mark.
All right. That's all good.
Fleet, an alien fleet of spaceships coming from planet Zircon or whatever, with highly intelligent beings. They'll be here in 5 years and take over the planet. Maybe they'll.
Chase is like #free Marquis.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't. I wish I could if I could. Like untime people out.
That should be a thing.
That should be.
Yeah, that definitely should be a thing. Hey, YouTube, get on that.
Maybe they'll solve cancer and climate change, but we are not sure. This is what we are facing, except that the aliens are not coming in spaceships from planet Zircon. They're coming from...
he looks like he would be a great villain on a Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah, you're right. There's no doubt that you're right about that, actually.
Now, if you get the reference, what I'm calling him, I'll just give you a clue.
That little Nazi dude.
Yes.
That tortures people.
In Raiders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy reminds me of my one buddy in school, Dave. His name was Dave. That's all.
Does that not sound awfully familiar to the multiple speeches that Ronald Reagan gave when it came to aliens and UFOs and how they were a threat to humanity and how we all need to unite. Oddly enough, it is the same World Economic Forum along with the United
You
Nations
guys are up for
that
that
is
saying
pushing
hi,
for
that's
this one world
fucking
government. You can see it on the United Nations website, the 2030 Agenda. And this
That's actually a pretty weird way of flirting.
It kind of is, I guess.
You know he's bad. He's bad. You know it.
agenda is meant for the whole world. 18 steps countries around the world must follow in order to sustain a better world, to sustain a better humanity, including fighting climate change. But how are they going to make us one government where we follow these common laws? Well, as it's been hinted to since the 80s, and it's been really ramping up in 2023, a threat from outside this world, a common threat, a fake staged alien invasion. Using these technologies they have been working on, they...
Ah, bro. That's awesome. Look at this picture, Jason. It's awesome. I want this shit on my wall. It's so awesome. You know what? I'm making this my screen. Because it's so freaking cool.
God, you just gotta fucking chill out. I didn't let him get away with anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, God. I don't want to fight with people.
Yeah,
because...
I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that at all.
I ain't in this fight. I don't want to fight.
I had nothing to do with you being timed out, Marquis. Nothing to do with it.
Please don't hate us. Set as background.
Ew, Chantal. Vomit.
Check this out.
Whoa.
That's the background.
Holy shit, okay.
That's awesome.
I like Gavin, though.
I love Gavin, too, but I like aliens.
They will stage an
Look at
alien
that.
attack so bad on this earth, it will make any conflict seen on this earth look minuscule, look like child's play. Every nation will be under attack, economies will crash, there will be famine. Turning to the government will not be enough. People will start turning to religion of the Antichrist, that holographic Messiah they were seeing.
Oh, Jesus, no they're not. That's propaganda, seconds of horror. Propaganda.
Everybody shit talks us. We don't care. We really don't care, guys. We're here for money, if you don't know.
Like, I don't care who's fighting with who. I'm not getting involved. It has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, and we don't care if they shit talk us either. We don't give a fuck.
It has nothing to do with me. I'm not fighting for no one. Peace is the way, man.
Yeah, amen.
In the skies. According to Serge Monas, this holographic Messiah will start making appearances and start making miracles. It will also tell all the world's governments they will need to unite and worship him.
There you go. Black Guy TV right there.
Holy shit.
In order to be saved. Once all the world's governments unite and start to worship this Messiah, with a flick of his hands, this invasion will just disappear. These aliens will just go away. This Messiah will continue to make miracles.
Do you honestly think the internet sleuths are really gonna buy that bullshit? Is some fake Messiah coming and taking away all the aliens?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna see through the fucking bullshit. No. Ain't gonna work.
Famine and hunger will go away. Economies will start to get better. This Messiah will enact peace on earth for a couple years. There will be no more division, no more separation. There will be now a one world government, a law of man. But this Messiah will all be a facade. He will not be the one in...
Are people being parish social, dear?
No, it is. She's mad. She's not happy.
Well...
I don't have anything against her at all.
I can't do anything.
In charge,
no, I can't control somebody hit time
will
out
be
on
this
you.
one world government, the United Nations, the World Economic Forum, and so forth. They will enact these laws and policies as seen on the 2030 Agenda website through this fake AI.
Aw, Tina, don't listen to him for that he just does this for money. He likes you guys.
Holographic Messiah. Freedom will be lost, and this new government will be in complete control of every citizen around the world. You will be restricted to where you travel and how you travel, what you eat, what you say. There will no longer be a unique identity when it comes to nationality, race, religion, or gender.
Yeah, and I'm calling bullshit on this because you know what? People are going to keep their identity because it's a God-given right, not a man-given right. You're full of shit, seconds of horror, and you're pushing fucking fear.
Bill Barr would say it. Bill Barr would say that's bullshit.
She is blowing up his phone. I can confer with that.
Bullshit. They want to scare you into submission to accept the new order. That's what all this is.
I'm not afraid.
I don't give a shit because I know Christ is going to come back. So
speaking out or breaking most laws under this new utopia could be punishable even up to death, ultimately putting all of society just right where the government wants them to be, in a totalitarian police state. Now, when it comes to the Project Bluebeam theory, there are many of those that state that Serge Monas was just crazy, and that he got much of this information from Star Trek. In 1975...
I get a lot of my information from Star Trek, too. But that's only because I really like sci-fi, and I like space, and I like history, and all that fucking shit.
Gene Roddenberry wrote a script for a Star Trek film, which later had the basis of Project Bluebeam as its plot, but the film was never made. It was later described in a book. So is it very possible that
Roddenberry knew things? You bet your ass he knew things.
Roddenberry consulted.
Okay. Roddenberry consulted with what?
NASA. So they knew that he knew something too.
There you go.
Serge Monas created Project Bluebeam.
Is everything going crazy all at once?
Watermelon.
What the hell, cats? I'm trying to do a show. And you're running around going...
Watermelon, that's it.
Out of what he read in a Star Trek book. Yes, it is. But we cannot forget that Gene Roddenberry was also a United States military intelligence serviceman. So did Gene Roddenberry get the basis of Project Bluebeam from the actual government, from the military themselves? We do know that the media, including television and movies, like to use what's called predictive programming, and they get a lot of this predictive information from the actual government. Well, let's look at a timeline prior to 1975, prior to Gene Roddenberry, a United States military intelligence serviceman, writing the script. In 1947, we had the Roswell incident where a UFO crashed in Roswell, New Mexico.
I think it's real.
Claim that they did recover not only...
God, why do they have to do it at that angle? That's some kind of pervert angle. I'm just saying. It is. It's a pervert angle.
It's a pervert angle.
To look up the skirt of the alien.
Oh my God, why are you thinking about that with the alien?
Because the alien, look at the spread. I mean, it's right there in your fucking face.
Oh my God.
You know, shit.
A UFO, but also an alien body as well. That same year, Project Blue Book, not Blue Beam, but Blue Book, is established by the United States Air Force, the covert systematic study of UFOs. Project Blue Book had two goals, namely to determine if UFOs were a threat to national security, and to scientifically analyze UFO-related data. In 1953, classified CIA documents, now declassified, and submitted by former United States Director of Central Intelligence, Walter B. Smith, details how UFOs could be used as psychological warfare. This is where we might be seeing the beginnings of Project Blue Beam. 1955, Area 51 is built. By 1969, Project Blue Book is terminated.
Honestly, I don't think aliens are going to bother people. They seem to not care that much.
1970, this is where Project Bluebeam possibly takes its place. 1975, Gene Roddenberry writes the script for a Star Trek film that has the basis of Project Bluebeam as its plot. Same year, Gene Roddenberry abandons the script. 1977, German and American aerospace engineer and space architect Werner von Braun spends the last few months of his life with cancer explaining to Dr. Carol Rawson that an alien card is going to be played by the government and that it is all a big lie. 1985, United States President Ronald Reagan and Soviet Union leader Gorbachev would conduct a secret meeting to discuss coming together to face an alien threat. 1987, this is where we have Ronald Reagan making his speech to the United Nations that we need to come together
Hi, Lois. How are you?
to face this common threat of an alien species from outside our world. But for whatever reason, just like with Operation Northwoods, this project was never carried out. This attack never occurred. Aliens never came to visit Earth and make us unite as one back in the 80s. But now one has to ask, with all this alien and UFO talk that now is circulating not only in the media, but in the government as well, are they now starting to initiate a phase of Project Bluebeam so they can meet their 2030 agenda goal and a one world government?
Well,
thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please...
What volume doing that?
I don't know why the volume was doing that. But that's the end of our show, folks.
Mm-hmm.
The alien threat is here. Talk to me in the comments about it. What do you think about aliens? Is it real? Is it not real? Is it a government conspiracy?
What's the deal?
Peace, Maranatha, my loves.
Oh my God. Very big compliments. Thank you, Steffi. Jesus.
Yes, yes.
Wow. That's nice.